welcome to webinar. The elevation of the current president and the Prime Minister of India, the largest democracy, has inspired the millions of people in the world. The youngest, the tribal woman, Draupadi Murmu, has become the president of the country. Similarly, Modi ji, from humble beginning, has risen to the position of Prime Minister of the country. It gives us the reminiscences of Chandragupta of the Maurya dynasty. From a simple living, he became the king of the Maurya Empire. These are the few illustrations of interesting, enlightening, and motivating topic. I am unique. In the morning when we arise, the rising sun inspires us as if by saying, I am unique in the world, so you are too. In this subject, we are going to discuss today what is uniqueness and how am I a unique person and what is uniqueness and what is interrelationship among them. Who is the unique person? The self belief that I am unique gives an inspiration and desire to us to always remember that you are absolutely unique, just like everyone else. To be unique is a natural ability in human beings, and anyone can aspire for it in the area of chosen field. The unique human beings, the actions and behaviors come from inner self system. They have highly developed inner self system. If we come to this present context, who am I? There are various kingdoms in the universe: the mineral kingdom, vegetable kingdom, animal kingdom, human kingdom. The mineral and vegetable kingdom does not have any intelligence. Animal kingdom has partial intelligence. Human kingdom has growth, movement, and intelligence. There is a celestial kingdom also, but we are not considered in the present context. If we see, we'll find the human kingdom elements are the best among all the kingdoms. There is an abundance of the creative energy available to human beings in the universe. The elements of mineral, vegetable, animal, they are being governed by the universal laws. They don't have freedom to choose their action as they have no intelligence or partial intelligence. The human kingdom has the ability to work in harmony or disharmony with the universal laws creatively, and even they can grow and develop if they have the harmony with the human kingdom. Else, if they don't have harmony with the universal laws, the elevation will be affected, just like the growth and effect impact in the system of our existence. It is a right saying, as you sow, so you reap. The universal creative energy is available in abundance to all of us. And how the human beings can excel if they function in harmony with these laws. There is enormous potentialities in the human beings as this creative energy provides this potentiality to all of the human beings. It is also provided to the animal and the vegetable kingdom, but they cannot grow or move because they are totally covered and governed by the universal laws. But human beings can express those creative energies, potentialities in the external world and can excel in the area of chosen field. The intelligent creative energy which is abundant in human beings and available natural to all as a willpower, ichha shakti, knowledge power, gyan shakti, action power, kriya shakti. If you want to desire something and our desire is too strong, our willpower will be exercised by us and we can overcome all the obstacles and the problems. To execute it, we need the knowledge power also. We have to sharpen our skills, our knowledge. And if we have the knowledge, we have the desire. If we don't put into execution, then the result will not come as desired. The action power is equally important. If we see in the Gita, Lord Krishna gave the knowledge to Arjuna how to fight in the battle, and he lifted his thinking. He gave him the new direction to his thought process, but same time told him, if you will not act, then I will have to take the things in my hand. It happened when the Arjuna could not kill the Vishnu Pitama. Lord Krishna took the wheel of the chariot and he ran towards Vishnu Pitama. It means execution powers are available with us as human beings. This creative energy is providing it and it expresses through the organ of perception and action through us. There are various unique human beings. Some of them are born with natural talent as the universally available creative intelligent energy is available. Many human beings are developed at time of birth physically, mentally, spiritually, or they develop later on some special skills. And there are various examples. One of the example is Sakuntala Devi, a fastest human computer. Similarly, an Irish boy gave the first lecture of public speaking at the age of 6. How it can happen? All due to the natural talent which they got at the time of birth and which got developed and harnessed during the journey of life. But there are some personalities, even we all can be part of that unique group. We have some talent, but it can be developed by persistent hard work, dedication, and the guidance by the experts. Many times it's evident at time of birth that we have certain uniqueness or certain abilities are highly developed. Sometimes the friends and family members also guides. Many times, if you don't have such information available, the organizations like that, they also have the tested and scientific methods to enable one to find out which are the area of their fields are there where they can excel. Thus, disciplined, persistent efforts are necessary to excel in the area of specialization, area of interest. If you are born with natural talent, or else we have some talents, but it needs to be harnessed. There are such some examples. The basketball players, Michael Jordan, Tim Duncan, they had the talent of playing good basketball, but later on they developed the skills under the guidance of the persistent hard work. Similarly, in cricket, we have Sachin Tendulkar, Kapil Dev, Sunil Gavaskar. They all were guided by their coaches. They put a lot of hard work, and when they came to the Indian cricket team at international level, they experienced and they learned and they grew in the international cricket. In tennis, if we see the Williams sisters, they started working at very small age, at age of 7, and they became the champions of Wimbledon tennis, Australian Open tennis, US Open tennis, French Open tennis. In order to excel in area of chosen field, the persistent hard work and the guidance is required. These personalities who develop in the area of their specialization, they had to put a lot of efforts. I'll give a small illustration. Yogeshwar Dutt, wrestler, he participated in Beijing 2010 Olympics. He couldn't qualify the quarterfinal and was very badly injured. After 2 years, he won the Summer Olympic London in 2012. Many people asked, "Sir, how could you achieve it in spite of being worst injured?" The Yogeshwar Dutt told, "After my treatment, I got cut off from the external world. For almost 2 years, I was in a small room near my arena we call Akhada. Either I was eating or sleeping in my small room as only practicing almost 8 to 10 hours per day for the 2 years period." We as a human being, we have all the potentials available to us. We need to put persistent hard work after identifying the talent in us, the area of interest in us, and the purpose. Thus, we can succeed and can have the uniqueness in that particular area. Now, if we see what is uniqueness in human beings, there are many attributes which leads to the uniqueness. Few of we are going to discuss here, but the list can be long because nature has provided us all the energies and the field has been given us human kingdom where we can work on our chosen area of interest. Genetics, there are some qualities or traits which are passed on from the parents to the offsprings. Like cricketer Lal Amarnath was very famous cricketer, and later on his son Mohinder Amarnath and the Surendra Amarnath also participate in the Indian cricket team. The father and son all represented the Indian cricket team. There are various such examples around the globe in various sports and other areas. The international badminton player PV Sindhu, parents PV Ramana and Vijaya played volleyball. Even Mr. PV Ramana father was a part of Indian volleyball team which won the bronze medal in 1986 Asiad Games. Thus, genetics also play a role. It can also be studied by the individual. One has to find out in which area the focus is to be done. The physical characteristics of human beings also leads to the exclusiveness. A famous actor Amitabh Bachchan is known for his height and voice. A TV comedian Bharti Singh, whom we know very well, is noticeable due to her weight. Even Kareena Kapoor, couple of years before, very much in the limelight, zero size, and that face, many young people started following her. So physical characteristics of human being also brings the uniqueness. The personality, when the thinking pattern, feeling and behaving is different. Nelson Mandela, anti-apartheid leader, Nobel Prize winner, president of South Africa, worked in the area so that his people sufferings can be avoided. Similarly, Martin Luther King, a leader of civil rights of Afro-Americans, also worked for a cause. There are many personalities we can see now also. Ramdev Baba is working on the cause of yoga and Ayurveda. Jayaprakash Narayan was a leader in the social aspects and political arena. So personality also is the area where if your thinking, feeling and behaving is different than the common people, then your actions are in lines of your thinking, then certainly one can excel in those areas. And about the attitude, if we say, it refers to set of emotions and beliefs. Belief towards what? Object, person, think. We have Mother Teresa, a Nobel Prize winner of the humanitarian works. She was very compassionate towards the destitute children in Kolkata. She was awarded as a saint of Calcutta by the authorities. Mahatma Gandhi, the father of nation, who fought in South Africa against the racial discrimination. He is an icon of such emotions and beliefs, brings a difference in one's life and the people around who are affected. Even there are many such personalities today in country. Ex-chairman of Wipro, Azim Premji, a philanthropist. He has donated large amount of money for the social cause. If we see the perspective, how we are able to see situation from different point of view. We have Abraham Lincoln worked against the enslavement during his rule of president of America. Dalai Lama, a Nobel Prize winner, a Bharat Ratna awarded person, is continuously working for democracy, non-violence, and the peace. Today, if we see the startup companies, Swiggy and Zomato, Ola, Uber, there's a need at the customer end. There are resources and products available. They are trying to match it. Earlier also people had needs and resources were available, but not at point of desire or as early as possible. It would be the team of these organizations. They look to the situation from different point of view and could make it happen. So the perspective also could bring the uniqueness among us. Habit is a repeated behavior which can be part of any activity, which reinforcement is there and repetition is there. There's also release of pleasure. Many cricketers, when they are not playing cricket, they play football. Kapil Dev also has become very good player of golf after retirement from the world class cricket. Saurav Ganguly used to play both the games, football and cricket. Later on, he focused only on cricket. Vivian Richards is a unique person who has represented his country team in World Cup football and World Cup cricket tournaments. Reading is also the habit of many personalities who are very successful, who always try to enrich their knowledge. So habits also makes you a unique. The intellect is concerned with thinking or reasoning. We had Albert Einstein, a great physicist who worked on the theory of relativity. Isaac Newton, a physicist, mathematician who worked on the gravitational laws. Leonardo da Vinci, a well-known painter, architect, engineer, scientist. Intellect also enables you to work in the specific area of your chosen or field of interest. We have today the many such intellectuals available working on the artificial intelligence. The space is also the field. A lot of exploration is going on. The area of interest can also be selected as intellect. And intellect, some people has highly developed. They can use in the area of their interest to further excel in that direction. The setting of goals is very important. Once you identify the area where you have to function, so that the efforts can be concentrated and in time bound period or journey of our life, we can achieve the goals. The goals also decides about our personality, our abilities, sharpening, because the lot of hard work and persistent work is to be done. Then the question comes in which direction. The goals enable us to work in those directions. The relationship is very important, especially in today's era, because it's not only gives the feeling of security but also relief mental and physical. Today many of the people are successful as a PR, human resource development, marketing. All these are the relationship based. Today's world, the data is very important to collect the data, to analyze it, to share it. It also needs a relationship within the organization, outside the organization, even in the family life. We need very good relationship among family members, the larger family members, and society. The creativity is also a field which is an attribute to human being. We can work on an idea which is already developed, or we can work on a new idea, or it can be combined. Nowadays, we have disruptive innovation. A lot of the experiments and successes has been found. The creative people are very curious, passionate, attentive, imaginative. We can see in the field of designing, in arts, in handloom sector, in textiles. The people have shown their creative abilities. Where China on one direction is a producer of large volume quantities and qualities, the India is known for creative products where the machine and man's skills are being used. To be passionate is a type of a natural gift to us because it provides the energy and fuels the success in life. It enables us to take extra steps to achieve and attain the goals in the life. In any task we do, the passion is very important because it gives us the energy to do it. We have the cricketer like Mr. Sehwag, Shekhar Dhawan, who so passionately, even Mahendra Singh Dhoni, puts the even very good bowlers balls across the boundary. Similarly, on the other side, you find the players like Rahul Dravid, VVS Lakshman are so cool and composed against the best of the bowlers in the world. Similarly, the success in any field, the passion is necessary. The experiences are equally important to further excel because the knowledge or skill is gained by doing the job. We have Thomas Edison, who failed more than 1,000 times before making a functional electric bulb. Walt Disney was rejected by the newspaper as not being so creative. Finally, he built the famous Walt Disney. The experiences of success and failures both are helpful in excellence in our specialized fields. It also speaks about willpower and action combination not to give up, to have the success. The communication is skills are very important to inform accurately, effectively, and quickly. We have Prime Minister Narendra Modi, ex-Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee, famous actor Amitabh Bachchan, ex-US President Bill Clinton, ex-UK Prime Minister Winston Churchill. They all are good communicators. Even the head of organization, CEOs, they have to display the good communication skill to direct the team to achieve the goals. And communication directly or indirectly to various means is very important. And the communicators today is radio jockey and many comparer have scaled up in their careers by communication. The humor is very important in life. It's also a skill. Today we have stand-up comedians who just share their day-to-day life experiences in the family, on the streets, in the offices, and it releases the stress and improves the productivity. So humor is also an area where one can excel. The taste of life is very important in whichever walk of life we are moving. There are many such people who are have the very good preferences, whether dining or walking or dressing. They also bring the uniqueness in them, and it is being admired by the lot of people. If we conclude, the human being is a unique creation of the universe. The universe is full of the energies which are creative, intelligent, and we as a human being can use those powers which is naturally available to us in the area. We have to exhibit the energies as expression in the external world, and the persistent efforts are required to be laid to explore and express through this unique talent. Alan Keyes told that a human being is a single being, unique and unpredictable. Now, if we have any questions, it can be answered.
Mr. Ahmed,
Yeah,
I have a small question. My
yeah,
name is
please.
Sunil Sogani. It's brilliant presentation by you. It is really quite an eye opener. The only thing which I wanted to ask you, or I take wanted to seek your guidance, is how to find one's uniqueness, which is I mean, if suppose somehow by your aptitude, attitude, somehow you are not able to find it. Is there any way that one can identify his own uniqueness and accordingly channelize his efforts
Yes, it's a very
to
good
develop
question.
himself?
As I told you, in many people, such abilities are evident. Somewhere it is being expressed by the friends and family members. But there is an organization like Dheya who has the very scientific and tested methods to test the strength of person. They will work, give a psychological test, which is very scientifically designed and tested. Where if you answer these questions, they're able to tell you the strong points percentage wise, which are the areas where you can focus. Because it is being considered human being, there is no weakness. There's only the level of strength are different. Where the strengths are high, we can focus. And sometimes even your interest is in the lower strength area, but you have to work hard on it. So such information is available by scientific methods.
Sure. It is it's sort of scientific aptitude test, probably, which can help you to find your unique abilities. And also, of course, besides this, if you are able to find through passion and the interest, your own passion, interest, and all those things are natural, simultaneously, it can be added by the aptitude test. But another thing is, at what stage, I guess that it should be at the one's early part of life when he is young, or just growing up. At that time, it would be more useful
Yeah,
to
I
find.
think you're rightly told. It's the right age will be when a child is studying in 6th to 8th standard, or suppose somebody could not do it, then when he's studying 9th to 12th standard, it can be done. Even nowadays, many college students are interested to choose the area of the career because if we know the interest areas and we work on it during our education, then we certainly try to build up professional careers around those. And today, in any field of profession, there are various opportunities available. And in this changing world, if you know the area where you have to focus during a profession, it makes the life simpler and successful. It has been found many times parents want their children to be a doctor or an engineer, but a child has an interest in music. And if the music is later on given after the scientific studies, the children can excel. Even in the middle career or once we start the career, many young people have been found struggling with their careers because they choose the different area of studies during education, and even doing the job also they couldn't find the right job because they got any job is available rather than interest area where they can work and excel more, and even they didn't shift to it. So it helped at the time of the professional also. If I take my case, I got this test done to their organization about 3 4 years before. And what I could find, the areas in which I excelled in my career and the strength which was shown in the test report were matching. It boosted my confidence that yes, if I further continue to work on those areas, even I can add to the value myself and to the society.
Thank you very much, sir. It has been brilliant explanation. We really enjoyed listening you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for asking the question. We conclude here our webinar today. I thank you all the participants for patient listening and participating. Thank you very much.